Hello friends, and welcome back to part 10, as promised, all things fire, getting started straight away. If you haven't by now, I hope I pointed out before, not sure if I did, enter this covenant to get great Chaos Fireball. It's a pretty good pyromancy, might want it at some point. By doing that, you only lose half your contribution to the Dark Race, and you can join back immediately, so not much loss there, since we've only given 10 anyways. And it's a pretty good pyromancy, so I would recommend it. So, heading over to Ceaseless Discharge, speeding this right along, just kind of a long walk here. There he is. Aw, poor guy. Watching over his sis, and he gets super angry when you pull that stuff out of her. Gross. And you want to stay away from that arm. I'd actually recommend, as soon as you grab those items, just homeward bone out. And here's why. We're going to want to cheese him. I don't like fighting him legit when this is so easy. I mean, and again, this guide is about being easy on us. You can see here, he's not slamming down with the attack that we need him to do. We need him to slam his tentacle down, and if his arm's broken out like that, like he does when you take the items, then he won't do the attack we need. And as you're running back, just keep your shield up, and if you get knocked down, just heal and then keep running. You got plenty of time here. But as you can see, his arms are now wrapped up inside of him again, so he can't do the attack that we don't want him to do. So he is going to do the one we want him to do now. So boning out resets him. But yeah, if you get hit by fire, just keep your shield up, keep running, heal after you get hit, and you'll be able to make it in here just fine. At that point, it's pretty easy. You're just going to stand right about here, right where those rocks are, wait for him to go, and that's when you're going to want to start to run and get way, way out of there. That hit has huge phantom range on it. You can get hit from about 8 feet away from where the tentacle appears to be. But other than that, just play it real safe. You know, we do some good damage, so there's no reason to be cutting it super close. And that's it. That's all you got to do. So pretty easy. And of course, that's going to go ahead and dry up all the lava. We can homeward bone out, and now we're going to grab the last of the pyromancies here. Grab everything you want from her. Get everything. You don't really need Firestorm because of what we're about to do. We're about to get the better version of it. And we're going to get that by ripping it from her dead cold corpse. If you kill her, she drops Fire Tempest, which is a better version of that same sorcery. You can also get a version that leaves behind little fire pools, does less damage overall with a single strike, but the fire pools can actually be really handy. You can get that by giving 30 humanity to the Chaos Covenant, the pale white spider lady who gives you the great Chaos Fireball too. And just testing it out here, hella good, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh! They're coming, the worms! The worms! There's too many of them. Fall back, team, fall back! Team, fall back, no! Okay, so they're okay. They're not that bad. They are a huge pain, though, if you don't clump them up like that. So be careful. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and run down here and continue to get the large flame ember and some other odds and ends over here. I can grab a Proud Knight Soul, nothing to scoff at. I recommend locking onto this guy and rolling out if necessary. I don't think that hit will kill you in one hit, even if he does get you. So shouldn't be too hard to get around him. Here's Kirk invading. If you do want to avoid him completely, just run far away. That Kappa Demon will follow you out pretty far. But I don't think it should be much of a challenge for you guys. Pyromancies on these guys, obviously not super effective, because this whole area is fire-based. So these guys are just kind of jerks. That slam down attack is probably your best chance to get them. So we're just waiting for Kirk to show up. He takes a good while. Come on. Come on, Kirky. Come on. Come on, who's a good boy? Yeah, you are. Alright. And he's just gonna let us backstab him. He's so nice, giving us the double booty smack. Aw, look at the little guy. Yeah, Kirk rolls a lot because he's showing off his thorned armor. And so it's real easy to punish him for that. Now, we're going to talk about these worms. Because these worms do drop red chunks rarely. And a little too rarely. And the problem is, they're kind of assholes. They can grab you, and they have huge range with that. And they will kill you in one grab and a couple chomps and you're done. And they can also break your stuff really easily. So they're kind of jerks. Now, if you do want to farm them, what you can do is, these Taurus demons, what you want to do is just do 2 leaping attacks. And that will kill them. You might even get a great axe out of it, so there you go. But, did I mention these guys are assholes? Because they can grab you really easily. So, it did grab me twice. And then I was like, well, okay, really, the best way to get these guys, you're going to want to jump down here, stick to the right, don't need to fight this guy, I fought him anyways, but you can stick to the right and get a leap attack off. Leap attack followed up with 1 smack, the camera might freak out, but you can get him. And that's a pretty risk-free way to do it. And you can farm chunks that way, but it's pretty rare, and we're going to go to a place where we can farm them even easier. We're going to do a leap attack off, so it's a dropping leap attack. If you do a leap attack into a drop, you'll see it actually hits twice very quickly. I'm not sure if you can kill him with just a regular drop attack, but if you leap off and do it that way, I know it will kill him. And so, one more over here, I'd play it very cautious. You can just run through these guys' legs, but it cuts it very close for the timing. I wouldn't recommend it, because what we're going to do up here is a bit of a dead end, and the timing for homeward boning out at that point is very, very close, and you risk getting smushed and cornered. But from here, just run past this guy, don't mind him. And stick a little to the left here, because these guys are going to come down, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, a little to the back, so that middle part's a good opening. And you can grab the large flame member and bone out of there. And so, next up, we're going to take on the Fire Sage. The Fire Sage demon. And here's what that run's going to look like to get to him quickly. Those Taurus demons almost always open with that jump attack, so you can just keep running through their legs and you'll be fine. Just keep your shield up just in case, but yeah, it's not a problem. And now, we're going to save Solaire, because, again, as part of offering the easy options, we're going to save him because he's available to fight Gwyn with you, if you save him here. So what we're going to do is use Poison Mist right through this door. And I was being thorough here, but you see how we poison something? That is actually the bug, the sunlight maggot, that you need to kill to save Solaire. You only need to kill the one with the red eye. So there you go. Once he's dead, Solaire is safe. Hoo-yah! And you can pick up your little sunlight medals if you so wish. And then head back up. You won't need to kill him again. That one doesn't respawn. So once you do that once, you're in the clear. And so the hardest thing about this guy, I just misjudged my timing here and got smushed. And if you get smushed there, it's very hard to get out of range of his follow-up. And so the biggest thing is just to avoid that first hit. So he did manage to kill me once there. But once you get past that first hit, he's not a big deal. I mean, he's just another butt demon type. Just smack him in the butt once, maybe twice, retreat, and then smack him in the thigh. For this fight with this arena, I actually recommend smacking him on the thigh and staying kind of in front of him because these roots are here. I'm fast forwarding it because again it's still kind of the same type of fight, but I still want you guys to see how I'm playing the roots here. See how I'm smacking him from the side to kind of keep my zone right, where if he does attack, he'll turn towards the side. And you can see here, he actually jumps back a ton. And so you're actually probably going to end up in one set of roots or another. But yes, attack him from the side so that if he does do his magic burst attack, you have a nice 45-degree angle to run away from, run to his opposite side, and you don't have to really go behind him and risk, you know, finicking with the roots and all that jazz. And so from here we're going to move right on to the Centipede Demon. Another very easy fight here. I'm grabbing my tissues. I am coming down with a bit of a cold here. I should be able to record for Friday. Shouldn't be a problem, but just a heads up if the schedule gets off pace a little bit. But gonna go ahead and head on down here. It's interesting how the Centipede Demon is another boss fight, like immediately after another boss fight. But you'll definitely want to equip Flash Sweat here. You could also equip some higher fire defense armor. I believe the stone set has some good defense for that. I'll put on the screen here what's actually good. Because you're gonna have to run through here, and the biggest thing to watch out for, you see I did die here. The biggest thing to watch out for is this. If you stop to heal, he might smush you. So that can be tricky. He has some huge range on that opening attack. But if you stick to it, get a good jump on there, and just try to take as little damage as possible, make sure you put that Flash Sweat on, and you can make it. I made it with like 1 health. So again, some higher fire defense armor might be useful, but I still managed to make it with this set in just 3 tries. So not a huge deal. And that's the hardest part about this guy, honestly. Once you get him here, he's not a big deal. See, that was like his huge smash attack, and like I shielded it just fine. I didn't even need to roll. See, you can shield all of his stuff pretty easily. And your main target is going to be his tail and his legs. If he jumps up like this, just take a couple steps back. He doesn't really come down and smush you. And you'll just want to focus on his legs. Just watch out for that tantrum he throws. He stomps once with the right first, and then a couple more times with the left. So if you can, focus on the right foot, and then once he starts stomping, just get out of there for the right foot, just the one time, and then you can move in and get a couple good free hits in. So just jumping up, not a big deal. Just if you see him jump up, just retreat. You can roll. I'm not even rolling, I'm just walking. In a lot of his attacks, when you're at his side, go forward like that. So just sticking near his legs is a good idea. Just watch out for that little tantrum. Just rolling away, ninja flips give you some huge distance. And you'll see here, well, okay, maybe not here, coming up. Yeah, that attack, that doesn't have very good range on that explosion. So again, if you see him jump up, just kind of move back. You'll see I do actually get smushed here, but he doesn't combo you with it. You can actually get up and heal with plenty of time. See, again, I'm not really moving back here. And a couple more smacks and that's it. So really not that bad. And for some reason he turns into styrofoam while he falls very slowly. So go ahead and throw on that charred orange ring. Make your way across. Here's Solaire, who is depressed but saved at this point. And again, going to speed this up, but probably a lot of you guys have played through the game if you're looking to do an SL1 run. So speeding up this path here, but I wanted to keep it in just for those who might be unsure about the best way through here. You can grab that Soul of Brave Warrior, just basically follow the routes along. There's a very obvious path. I slipped off there, but it just goes basically along the same way. A weak attack and a leap is a good way to take those guys out. And if you run in here, you will find a pretty good soul. Soul of a great hero, which is actually the best soul, not just a pretty good one. And run along here, and jump down. And if you go through this wall here, there's a bonfire. You'll want to rest at this. Especially considering we can warp wherever we want. Definitely want to rest here. And run across right to the other side. Those guys won't bother you. And I'm keeping this part sped up. There's a lot of guys around here, but they're really easy to get along. Just run through. You'll be okay. You can, if you want, run over behind here and snag this Soul Brave Warrior. Pretty good. 5,000, I believe. Try not to get stuck on these roots. Almost got me there. But as far as farming the red chunks, these guys are what you're looking for. I would tell you right now, if you two-hand your weapon, you can actually kill them in 2 hits. I would definitely recommend that. I didn't try it till later, so a lot of my fighting here you'll see doing one-handed, bit of a mistake. And I figured, hey, why not? We'll fight this daughter of Izalith. She's not hard. A leap attack and a weak attack will do it. And basically she's mostly just going to try to spam that, the Chaos Storm. And that has a very long cast time, so you just run up and basically smash on her, and she won't even have time to attack. Now, these are the guys you're looking for down here. You're going to want to bring a couple throwable pyromancies. In fact, I would load up all your pyromancies with throwables. I'd recommend hitting them first with Great Fireball, and then following it up with a weaker throwable fireball attack. That way you don't waste all your fireballs, and that should be enough to kill them. So it's a pretty efficient way to do it. I didn't bring more than Great Fireball, so I had a bit more trouble than is necessary here, but you guys will see you can take care of it either way. Now, I'm wearing my gold serpent ring, so we can't really wear the rusted iron ring, which would be super useful for here. If you're worried about dying and fighting these guys, you might want to make that call and switch over. But if you can, keep the serpent ring on, obviously, because that gives you a higher drop chance for these guys. And so just smashing on that guy. What you really, really want to avoid here is that mist attack that they do. And that's why you really want to thin these guys out from above. Because it is a disaster if you get hit by that. I actually get hit by it, so you'll see what happens. Boom! Oh, ooh, that hurts. My armor, my weapon, my shield, my pyromancy flame, all broken. What a disaster. Only doing 106 damage on these. Yeah, pretty disastrous. Don't want to get hit by that. Roll out of the way. But if you manage to do it, which shouldn't be hard if you use the throwable pyromancies like I recommend, you'll be rewarded with hopefully quite a few chunks here. You can pick up a couple from these guys right away, and they should drop quite a few as well. And I'm homeward boning out because I'm actually out of Estus, but what you want to do is from this main chamber, go around this way, take some lefts, and take a right here. This will bring you down to our Red Titanite slab, which we'll need for our fire weapon. Again, all things fire in this episode. I tried to condense as much as I can and hit everything that is fire related. And so follow that path you just saw there up again to here, maybe get another chunk, and you can pick up another one right there for sure. And with that done, just taking a look here, I have 8. That's all you need, actually. So 8 and a slab, that can get us our +5 chaos weapon is actually what I'm going to go for. I'm not usually a fan of chaos because you need 10 humanity, but I feel like it's good to have. You probably wouldn't want to waste those chunks on a fire weapon when a chaos at +10, a chaos reinforced club at plus 10 does 505 damage, and that is nothing to scoff at. That is very decent. And so, taking out Kirk there again, drops his spiked shield. We never did fight him in the depths, and so we'll grab that eventually so we can grab his armor set. It can be kind of fun to play around with, especially at Soul Level 1, fighting low-level players. You could even try to kill them just by rolling into them. And so, there's some fun stuff you can do there. Chaos Fire Whip there. Not a huge fan of the Fire Whips. They're kind of too easy to sidestep. But there it is nonetheless if you want to play around with it. Being Chaos, all Chaos Pyromancies scale with humanity. Got smushed by that guy, not enough to one-shot me. Putting on the Serpent Ring again here to get this guy. And here is where we're going to find Solaire, the proof that we saved him. And since I didn't do this without exiting and coming back too much, the item is still there, the Sunlight Maggot. And so we can go ahead and pick that up. And we can use this in Tomb of the Giants and Ulasil if we so wish. This one trying to troll me into hitting Solaire. I'm not falling for your sneaky shenanigans.
Have I done this all for nothing? Oh, my dear son.
Aw, poor Solaire. He's depressed, but he gets kind of a happy ending. Kind of. Probably one he agrees with, so he'll be happy later. But that is the last we'll really hear from him. And so, homeward boning out, and then from there warping back to Daughter of Chaos, because we're going to grab the Chaos Ember. Now, these Taurus demons, they have some huge detection range, so don't get ahead of yourself with approaching them, like I do. Because, yeah, see, he sees me already from there, and I take a couple steps forward, and so does that one. That one sees me now, too. But getting those quick leap attacks out gets him down very quickly. Aggroed another one, and so you can keep your distance pretty well from the second one and engage the other with some throwable pyromancies. So that should make things pretty easy on you if you do engage more than one. But of course, as I'm about to show here, the crossbow method is pretty good for bringing one out at a time. Don't really need to use the bow in combination since they are such huge targets. It doesn't do any damage to them because we're at such far range, but it is enough to get their attention even if you just poke them, and it doesn't even hurt. And so if you take it slow, fight one at a time, you shouldn't have a problem. Just same old Taurus demon, just bait him into attacking, and follow up with your own attack. And you have enough time to get 2 leap attacks in, and that'll kill them, so pretty straightforward. And of course you can't block all their stuff, so I don't imagine too many of you guys should have a problem. And with that said, we're gonna go over and grab the Chaos Flame Member. Now, next up, in our quest for all things flame, go ahead, find the 2 of these guys that are aggressive towards you and kill one of them. And as you can see here, the throwable pyromancies, again, great for keeping distance and taking out these worms. Because these worms are bastards. I should have my wolf ring on for fighting these guys. I kick him. I kick him and he lights on fire because the charred orange ring actually gives your kicks some fire damage, but it's only like 12, as you can see there. But still kind of neat. But yeah, those worms are actually bastards if you don't have some poise. And so let these guys grab you and give you a little worm kiss. Because we're going to want to get infected with an egghead. And so what I'd recommend is keep your shield up, because they'll actually attack with that, and you don't want to get hit by that, wasting your health. You want to get grabbed as many times as you can on 5 Estus. And keeping your shield up, when they grapple, they'll still grab you. And that's what you're looking for, itching your head like that. When that happens, you've been successfully infected. After, I believe, 5 minutes, you'll sprout an egghead. Awesome. Aw, yeah, looking good. And head down to this disgusting guy, Ingi, if I'm pronouncing that right. And he'll give you an egg vermifuge to get rid of the egghead, and now he'll sell you the poison and toxic mist pyromancy. Toxic mist can be really good because not very many people carry some blooming purple moss. Now, I stopped by the female undead merchant. I picked up 99 skulls and some dung pies. The skulls are actually very powerful. A lot of people underestimate and don't buy those. They're actually pretty expensive too, so they're not really what you want to... They're not the first thing you want to spend your souls on. Grabbing a second reinforced club here, that's what I'm going to use. But if you have the souls and nothing else to spend them on, buy some alluring skulls. They're super useful. I'll hit on that a bit next time. So, as you can see, taking the shortcut down. Same old shortcut from before, and now, since we opened the hole in the wall from before, the last time we were here, we can make it to Vamos real quickly. As you can see, I can run here with no problem. Those guys will follow you, but pretty easy to take them out once they're confined to that doorway. And so give him your ember, give him the large flame ember, and then exit out and talk to him again, so you can give him the chaos one. He won't take both. You have to talk to him separately, twice. And now, I actually, I forgot to hit record after tabbing out, so I did miss the upgrade process, but you guys get the idea. There it is, Chaos Reinforced Club plus 5. And so if we're at 10 humanity, that's going to do 505 damage, I believe. So really good. Nothing to scoff at there at all. And so we are well on our way. That's all things fire for you. Probably going to get a couple more pyromancies maybe here and there. But that's the majority of it. And so thanks for watching, guys. Like and favorite if you want to support the series. And I'll see you guys next time.